Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays back in some more Dragon Ball Z Legends and Dokkan Battle content and news here on the channel. We have our official V-Jump leaks for the month of February. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight on into it. But before we do, I want to say a big, massive shout out to, of course, as always, DBS Hype on Twitter, as well as my boy Ronaldo. These guys are awesome. They always come through and they hit me up exactly when these scans are live. So please go check them out if you do want the real-time interaction. And if you want to be able to see scans when they do drop. But if you're just here to hear explanations and just a little breakdown video, that's what I'm pretty much here to do, is to feed it to you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into Dokkan first. So apparently it's going to be a new LR Bardock. I'm actually quite excited for this, and from what I'm seeing, this is the LR Bardock squad, the one that a lot of people really wanted to see. As you guys know, the physical one that we do have is probably one of the worst LRs out there. I personally don't think he's like just horrible or horrendous or anything, but like nobody uses him, and it was just like a kind of random thing that they threw out there, you know, whenever he initially released. But it's nice to see that we're finally getting a new one. Now, the one that they initially had was summonable to my knowledge. This one, I'm not entirely sure, but just from the looks of it, it looks pretty much like it's going to be sort of like a free-to-play thing in a way, or if it's like a daily login bonus or something like that. It says on the translations, and again, this is just really horrible translations because, as you guys know, Ryokutya always comes through with the news, you know, God bless this person, but the just like wording on it whenever you do the Google Translate is just so wonky. So it says 318-day Bardock Team participation of the Saiyans. You're gonna get an SSR Bardock, which has a Rebirth Dokkan Awakening into the UR Bardock, and in parentheses here, it's called Veteran Warriors, and you want to be able to get a UR of all of his team members, so that's going to be Tora, Fasha, Borgos, if I'm not mistaken, and Pambukin, or I guess if you want to say Shugesh, you know, Pambukin I think is the Japanese name, but I just like to, you know, mix around with him because I'm an idiot. But yeah, basically, you're able to have these guys as like a different unit each week. So to my knowledge, what this is looking like and what it sounds like, if I want to simplify it as best as possible, it's gonna be like the Ginyu Force. You guys know how you get the LR Ginyu Force or whatever. You have to get, I think, like each one of the characters, so like each squad member from each like separate day. So for example, like Tora or something will be AGL or something like that, and Borgos will be physical, and Shugesh will be tech, and then Fasha will be strength or something like that. Maybe Bardock is intelligence. I don't know. You know, just for example, you know, kind of like what the other one had. So you have each day of the week, each main weekday, you have a different member that you can actually obtain, and then you have to get their orbs and max them out, and it's probably going to be a big pain in the ass like always, and the grind is going to want to make me kill myself, but it's okay because it's LR Bardock and it looks sick. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be. Again, I'm waiting for them translations to come through. Unfortunately, I think Goresh is currently sleeping. The warrior has to sleep, so let this man sleep. I'm sure he'll get the translations out, so I'll link him down below so you can follow him whenever that goes live. But at least we have visuals, which is quite nice. So you pretty much Dokkan Awaken all of them, and then it's going to unlock, I guess, the LR Bardock. Kind of like whenever you Dokkan Awaken all the Ginyu Force members, and then boom, you look in your box and you're like, well, would you look at that? I have LR Ginyu Force now. So that's it. There you go. So the LR Team Bardock, looking very cool. I'm pretty stoked about it. So that is the only page of Dokkan Battle that we have for this month. Now moving on to Legends, which I'm quite excited for. This one's a little bit more unique, something that I wasn't expecting. You would think we would have gotten this sometime a lot sooner, but hey, better late than never. These look great. So we're going to be getting the beginning of Z, the Raditz Saga. So we've had pretty much every single saga and every single unit given to us, but now we're finally getting that like right at the start, and these are some unique versions of the characters. We have a new Piccolo, which I'm not saying he is going to be legendary finish just because, you know, it doesn't state that in the translations, but just the way that like the images look, bro, it would have been so much better if they made this Piccolo a legendary finish Piccolo. Like that would actually make sense, you know what I mean? But basically it's going to be a Goku and Piccolo from that Raditz Saga whenever they're, taking off their weighted training clothes or whatever. I guess it's going to be sort of like a transformation in a way. That's what it looks like, because I'm seeing Piccolo actually, like, he's legitimately taking off his turban and his, what's it called? The like, cape and everything. So, I don't know what that is. It says Piccolo will be a defensive type that excels at recovery, so obviously he's going to be regen in that aspect like always. He's going to have a special art strengthening that can be up to 2 times. And yes, the transformation, it says right there, you take off the cloak and the turban. So yes, this is a transforming Piccolo, which is pretty cool. So I'm assuming this will just like give you some kind of like, major boost maybe in like, I don't know, card draw speed. I mean, I'm assuming the card draw speed would actually really make a lot of sense. But it says, under specific conditions, in order to strangle the opponent, I guess, in special conditions, in order to see, this animation, I guess, it says the Monkey King appeared. I'm assuming that they're talking about Goku. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about, Goku, because he's the Monkey King. So, yeah, yeah, so I guess anytime you're fighting a Goku, or if it has to specifically be this Goku, again, these translations are just horrible. It's funny, though. It's hilarious, because when I'm reading it, like, it just makes me sound more stupid, and I love it, though. But, yeah, basically, this looks great. Okay, so I'm assuming, this is my assumption, the Piccolo is going to be your kind of the coolest main unit that you'll be able to obtain. He has a transformation where he takes off the clothing. He has his special beam cannon, and under special conditions, not sure exactly what the special conditions are. I'm assuming it's going to be like, oh, you got to have, like, I don't know, Raditz on your team. You got to have Goku on your team. He just, when you use it, he blasts through both of them, and he kills both of them or something. I don't know. Something like that, but that's cool. That's pretty cool. I think that's very unique. I really don't understand how this is going to work, but when it plays out, and we'll see what happens. So, the last bit here, it says, to raise the Grant effect was fired in Goku Ally, the turn Kamehameha. Okay, well, what I'm assuming it's saying is that this is Goku's special little skill here. He's going to have the Bending Kamehameha. That's what it looks like to me. So that would actually make a lot of sense. It looks great. I think the card art looks fantastic. We finally get the, I guess, weighted training clothing off versions of Piccolo and Goku fighting Raditz. So I think that's pretty cool. I feel like we should get a Raditz as well. That would only make sense to me. Like, we don't have a Sparking Raditz, but hey, it is what it is. These look awesome. I'm excited for them. Let me know what you guys think about these two, for Legends and the LR Bardock for Dokkan. And that is the breakdown for today. Again, go check out the homies down below. Credits all to them. And yeah, gonna be updating you guys with more V-Jump. So be sure to subscribe here on the channel and ring my notification bell. And don't forget to leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.